Welcome to episode Lucky 13. Today we start browsing through this book. I call it the Gelro book. It's a sketchbook with very thin paper that I got as a present when I was a child. By accident it became the book where I drew product designs in. Maybe because of this first page. A TV watch. Even with a left and right speaker. Oriented wrongly if you will be watching it from your wrist. After some irrelevant drawings, we see the second TV watch, this time without speakers but with a headphone output. This one has actually 3 displays. The previous one had 2. Now we're getting close to the core of this book. Some cars, and here is a copyright notice that I wrote later. And here is another product, a TV. Remember, this was probably 1994 and LCD TVs didn't exist back then, so yeah, a very bulky TV. I drew the straight lines using a sheet that was placed below the paper. You can also see the MDB logo here that I drew for the first time here. But now time to get serious. This is an audio set. It's a mini micro set. The design was based on, well, what I knew about audio sets. Scale 1:1. So really small. Mini sets did already exist. Micro sets did exist, but this small size mini micro is what I called it. It has a CD player, mistakenly called DCR, so not a digital cassette recorder, but just a horizontal oriented cassette recorder to save a lot of space. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 displays. Which would of course be very costly, but remember I was 14 here. A little break in, I stumbled onto this drawing earlier. You can see the displays better here. I used diffuse transparent paper to redraw it and give the displays color. So the CD player doesn't even have any program functions. And it's a top-loading mechanism to save space, a little bit like the Discmans of the day. So what else does it have? A radio without RDS. I'm not sure what the 40 stations button does. The bottom display, it has a 3-band digital equalizer and also a left-right analyzer. Going to the next page, you can also see the remote and the speakers again. Scale 1:1. So that's a speaker, a very small speaker indeed. There's a challenge. A challenge I'm trying to realize, by the way, at this moment of upload. But that's something for a far, far future episode. We're still in the 90s now. Nothing special here, except that the buttons use the entire surface of the remote. So this was the first design, audio design. On the next page is a keyboard. We will talk about some keyboards in the next episode. Hope to see you then.